How do I like myself? How do I love myself? How do I feel worthy? How do I feel like I'm enough? Hey there, I'm Leslie Noble, and this is another no bullshit truth moment. Sometimes we feel like that we're not enough, that we're unworthy, and it gets in the way. It gets in the way of us taking risks. It gets in the way of us having the life that we're meant to have instead of settling. And one of the first steps in working on feeling like you're enough and worthy is really unlearning. Looking at the beliefs and things you were taught about yourself that are just not true. Who taught them to you? Was it culture? Was it your parents? Was it school? Was it friends? Was it past relationships? You get to decide what's true for you and what's not true for you. So that's the first thing, is unlearning. The second thing is realizing you are not a problem to fix. You are not a problem to solve. You are enough just as you are. And I know that's easy for me to say, but part of learning to love yourself is also learning to love the dark parts, the shadow parts of you that you aren't proud of, maybe the choices you've made, learning to make peace and looking at it with radical acceptance that I don't love those things about me, but they're part of my history. Those scars have made me who I am, and so I'm going to love and accept them. And then the last thing is we spend so much time looking for evidence that we are not enough. And we're sent images all the time, right? Images in the world. You need to look like this. You need to wear this. You need to have this job. You should have this life. You should live in this house. I wonder what it would be like if you started looking for evidence in places where you were enough, and places where you did bring your worthiness to the table. Maybe it's in the way you love your partner. Maybe it's in the way you love your kids or the way you treat your coworkers. There are so many signs of your worthiness. Maybe it's your kindness. Maybe it's your creativity. It's so easy for us to look at places where we don't feel like we're enough that we don't spend a lot of time looking for evidence that we are. The thing is, you've always been enough. Then the world got a hold of you and told you that you weren't. So flip it. Refuse to settle for a life where you're going to walk through the world looking for evidence that you're not enough. Life's too short. Learn to love yourself. Thank you for listening. And if you think this was helpful to you, look down. I've written a book on the original wound, healing from betrayal. I'd love for you to look at it. It's evidence-based and research, and it was the thing that I wish I'd had when I was trying to heal from betrayal. It gives you ideas on how to find your worthiness, how to heal from the worst things that have happened to you, and how to become more resilient and work on your own self-identity. I also just have a podcast that dropped on Spotify. Please follow. It's called the No Bullshit Truth Radio. I'd love for you to listen to my weekly episodes. And then the last thing is please like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.